Hello guys, NautoAce here, and I want to give my thoughts on Sega's new reveal. And oh boy, is this the big announcement they're talking about, or there's something more? So yes, apparently Sega they announced the Game Gear Micro. Yes, so for people who don't know what a Game Gear is, it's a device during the 90s that complements the Genesis. So it's kind of like a rival to the Game Boy. It has color, it's supposed to be much more powerful than the Game Boy. Plus, you can actually watch TV if you buy the TV Turner peripheral. Yeah, it has some good games in there. Sega portable games on the go, and you can watch TV. And yeah, and it just takes AA batteries. And the downside really is it does take a lot of power. So if you buy those AA batteries, it's probably gonna last probably 2 hours if you're lucky. Mostly 1 hours. But the library for this game are actually good. So I have to admit that. I was a Nintendo kid, so like I prefer the Game Boy, but that's a different story there. So they announced the Game Boy Micro. It's the size of your palm. Oh boy. So what do we think about it? It's small, it's micro, and the buttons are big, and the screens is really small. So okay, I mean, to me, all I can say, it gonna look like a Game Gear keychain. My question is, and this is just for me personally, why? Why? I mean, if it was a Game Gear machine, like a built-in Game Gear machine, I think it makes more sense. You know, I mean, you don't change the cartridge; it's just Game Gear and all the games in there for whatever price it is. But no, it's a micro, and it's small, and the screen is small. So I mean, okay, so. Okay, so anyway, I know that's my reaction there, so it is something interesting. I'm not too excited about it. I'm not really intrigued about it because it's small. I mean, it's just small. So anyway, the trailer shows 4 different color Game Gear. So the reason for that is that each Game Gear comes with 4 games. Catches, it depends which color you get. It has different games. So there's a black, blue, yellow, and red. So the black one, it seems, is a Sega theme. The blue one is more of a variety theme. It has like Sonic and Tails, it has Outrun, you know, your variety genre. The yellow one is an RPG, especially because it comes with 3 Shining Force and another RPG. And then the red one is sort of a, I'm gonna assume, an action game. So there you go, 4 different ones, 4 different colors, different games in it. So again, that kind of makes sense. But again, the question goes back to, it's small. How am I going to play with it if I have poor eyesight? Well, it comes with a peripheral. And what it does is, if you attach it, there's a magnifying peripheral. So I guess there's like something that makes the same size as a Game Gear. Okay, that's fine. But here's the problem. It's still small. If you're someone with fat fingers, how are you going to be able to touch the button? And I was hoping at least some sort of like a HDMI connection, or heck, they shouldn't done with the Neo Geo Mini. One of the new peripheral is that you have a Genesis controller. Like, there you go, a Genesis controller, or some high-tech Genesis controller with a Type C. I'm gonna go with a Type C connector. At least, I don't know, but no, I mean, it doesn't look like you can play it on the TV, which is, I know it's a portable, you're supposed to like play it on the go, but the screen is small. The thing is able small. The buttons are normal, but they're like squished in, and if you wanna play it, like, you need like a bigger screen, you gotta buy a peripheral for it. So I'm like, oh boy. So in Japan, they announced that it's gonna come out in October the 6th, 2020. Judging by the text there. I don't read Japanese. I do see the word Amazon, so I'm gonna assume it's an Amazon exclusive, and they'll be selling it for 4,980 yen. So if you're gonna convert that, it's $50 for Gamegear games, each different color, and if you want to collect them all, $50. You're probably paying for $200. So I mean, plus that magnifying screen peripheral, that's probably going to be like $20 tops. Yeah, unfortunately for me, am I excited? No, not really. Is it sad? Sadder to say for me personally again, yeah, but I know don't judge it. Maybe they'll give more information. Maybe this is not the big announcement. Again, I don't know. If it is, yikes. If it's not, I'm going to do a follow up on it and give my thoughts on that big announcement. So I don't think this is their big announcement because this is like, no, just no.
So, as expected, the Gamegear Micro is not the big surprise that Sega was supposed to announce. It's actually some sort of game engine or game technology from them. And nope, it's not something to do with a partnership with Microsoft, because that was one of the rumor that in Japan, Sega's gonna rebrand the Xbox Series X, which doesn't make sense in my opinion, but whatever. And then there's been rumor about Google buying Sega or Sega partnering with PlayStation, blah blah blah. No one really knows what it is until now, and that is Sega just announced their new some sort of system, game engine, game technology. I have no idea what it is. And apparently some people said it's some sort of cloud gaming, and it's called fog gaming. Yeah, name's not really original, but whatever. So I gotta give credit to Dr. Sarkan Toto. He has like a bullet list of what it is. From the article he quoted, it's called fog gaming. Yes, that is the scoop. Sega will use arcades in Japan as the technical backbone. So it's something to do with able to play Sega arcade technology at home. I guess it's kind of like playing an M2 arcade at home, but I mean, for me, I'm not that like uber tech about this type of thing. I mean, wasn't there already some games that already ported to console, like downloadable arcade games? But I don't know. And then it's also said CPUs and GPUs housed in arcade machine are mentioned specifically. So again, something to do with the arcade. And apparently this one has ultra low latency. So again, supposed to be beneficial there. Again, I have no idea. Commercial idea is to use arcade outside of business hours. So it's kind of like, okay, I want to go to James game, but they're closed because it's after hours. So how can I play the arcades in James game? I guess I can play it on my console with fog gaming. Okay, so right now I have no idea what it is. It sounds good, but it is some sort of cloud gaming. Is it the wow factor for Sega fans? In my opinion, not really, unfortunately. So first of all, the Gamegear Micro. Come on, baby micro Gamegear. If you have a fat hand and if you have poor eyesight, you really want to play there? I mean, emulator, man. Emulator. People are just going to go emulator, something like this. I mean, the way I see it should be, it's just a Gamegear that has built-in games. That's it. And if you want more games, download it via online or hook up some data to put it in on the Gamegear. Kind of like the Neo Geo Arcade Pro Stick, but again, whatever. Baby Gamegear, keychain Gamegear. And then fog gaming, their new technology. I mean, not people gonna understand this, and something to do with arcade gaming. Again, there's been games that was ported from the arcade to home console. So again, I don't know about that one. I mean, if it was some sort of like a Sega Saturn Mini, maybe a Dreamcast Mini, much better. But like, I'm gonna give credit to RGT85. What if it was the Sega Forever machine, which is to play all these Sega games from the Master System, Genesis, Saturn, Dreamcast, and then if you want to buy more games, you just have to pay for it. Maybe it comes with 20 to 40 games. Heck, even maybe older games from pre-Master System. Heck, even light gun games, with a peripheral, maybe some sort of PlayStation Move-esque thing, some devices. I mean, there are, believe it or not, there are actually light gun games for the PS3. I mean, it's not a PlayStation Move, that's an alternative, but Time Crisis 4 actually came with a gun, and there was some sort of like light sensor. You put it up on the side of your HD TV, and it'll actually act like the remote and that sensor thing. So I mean, just saying there that if it was some sort of Sega machine, Sega Forever machine that can also have light gun games, would make more sense. Credit to RGT 85, but no, they got Fog Gaming, which I have no idea. So hopefully there'll be more info about it. We'll just have to wait and see. But again, it is what it is. This is what they're gonna show. Maybe there'll be more. Maybe for the 60th anniversary of Sega, there will be something more. It's not just the Gamegear Micro or the Fog Game. Maybe there will be this Sega Forever machine that you can download games and you can play games that's before the Sega Master, heck, or light gun games. Who knows? Anyway, yeah, those are my thoughts. And yeah, with that, I'll see you guys later.